Juliette, it is an honor to talk to you about this incredible and fascinating series. Again, congratulations on such a wonderful work. So, let me start by asking you one of the things I love the most about this series is how Todd, the mastermind behind this, took some creative liberties to develop this series with thriller elements, but respecting the real story. How did you react, or what were your thoughts when you read the script or got the project for the first time? And because this really happened. Everything that we see in the series really happened.
Well, it's a fiction, so you have to remind yourself that it's a fiction inspired by real life events. So I just cross fingers that the showrunner, the producer, Lorenzo and Adam really checked, with the historians and the experts on Dior and Chanel's lives, that they were accurate and that I could plunge into it, trusting that they had made their homework. My homework was really I felt responsible for, lifting Coco Chanel into a human being, that we would feel her, understand her through, the spirit of it or the feeling of it, the emotions of it, but also the energy, because she had a very special energy. The little films I've seen of hers, she is like, so quick, so reactive, so full of wanting to lift everything up in order to survive. So the survivor gear was very much into my mind and body while I was playing her.
Excellent. Thank you for that. One of the most exciting or spectacular moments of the series is your first scene with Glenn Close. It was so exciting to see two iconic, great, awesome actresses working together. Tell me about that specific scene and what's it like working with her then?
I was, expecting the best because I was excited to work with her. And also, she's changed her nose, so it was very bizarre to play with her, and I was astonished how well it was done. But the spirit with Glenn always lifts up. It's there's a humor, and she's kind of light about things. It's she is into the work, but there's a light feeling with her that she's been doing it for so many years, and working with Adam Kessler also. So she felt at home, and I felt at home with her.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love the it was a like chef kiss. So you are no stranger to the world of fashion, either working in period pieces or modern projects. But in this case, did you learn something about the complex world of fashion? And if so, what was it?
What I learned is that, you're coming from a wealthy family. He was educated as a fashion designer. He went to schools, different kind of schools. He was interested in architecture, and he used a pencil in order to really, model his these images of, and also he was not wearing them. With Coco, she was more of a sculpture, because she didn't have, first of all, the money at all to go into any schools, and probably I'm not sure if women were allowed to go into those schools, but she liked making things, and it's how and the way she wore things. She lifted it into her creations to sell. So I learned that, and I like to compare those two in a way, because you understand this kind of big icons who changed the way of wearing, and especially as Chanel, she changed women's behavior in freeing them, getting rid of the corsets, as Dior put them back later on. So it's very interesting. Also, Chanel was being ironic with Dior, because he's a man, he's not wearing those women's garments, and he doesn't know how it feels to have a corset the whole day. So, and also coming from a place that at the beginning, I mean, at the end of 19th century, wearing corsets, or the beginning of 20th century, it was a pain in the ass. So, yeah. So the fact that he dared putting them back, she felt offended by it. It was not only jealousy. There was probably a hint of jealousy because she couldn't create at that time, but it was an outrageous feeling of how dare he put corsets back to women.
Exactly. Oh my God, that's a beautiful analysis. So thank you so much. My time is up. Thank you again for this fascinating series and for your incredible work and incredible career. Again,
Thank you
congratulations
very
on
much.
everything you've done.